I would suggest, Prashant, going only towards hyper-fast logistics and look at what the other side is doing. Machine learning, preparing ourselves for 3D manufacturing, and that compete with the rest of the world and India. और 2047 में शायद भुवनेश्वर को छोड़ के मे बी मैडम हम में से तो और कोई फ्रंट रो के भी इस तरफ के लोग छोड़ दो तो उस तरफ के लोग तो शायद नहीं होंगे. अमन यार तेरे को बाहर रख रहा हूं. Y'all are the sky. And that is eminently possible when we start of that chart which we'll put up at the exhibition hall. We'll need to be ambitious. We'll need to experiment. We'll need to let's not limit ourselves with the past. And frankly, when we look at deep tech and when I see the numbers are still startups in the deep tech ecosystem, it is a disturbing sign. Well, the short run may happen with some of these conveniences. या विश्वव्यापी और इंटरनेशनल, that, friends, is the choice before us. We may do all sorts of, we are not looking at agreements with countries who are in a situation which is, who are much weaker than us. What Modi ji does is agreements with Australia. We are aspiring to do an agreement with EU, the 27 nation, with Australia, with New Zealand, with Oman, with Bahrain, Qatar. Our ambition. But I can't take to them grocery stores and say this is India's offering for startups. I still remember Mr. Vajpayee when he was Prime Minister. To the old famous words of Lal Bahadur Shastri, Jai Jai. He had said, Jai Vigyan, science. Jai Kisan, Jai Jawan. What Modi ji has added is Jai Anusandhan, that's innovation. And unless India gets recognized that has developed the spirit of inquiry in every child born in this country. Why do you think we are adding 50,000 Atal Tinkering Labs? Because at the school stage, we want our children to develop that inquisitiveness, that desire to explore the impossible, that desire to be creative, to think out of the box, to be innovative. I had wonderful work. The startups who have participated in Startup Mahakumbh are showcasing. Today I have a call, finally going to give justice to our Muslim brothers and sisters for whose sake the waqfs are created, but sadly over the years have become a ये सहारा बनेगा उन गरीब लोगों का जिनके लिए किसी व्यक्ति, गरीबों को शिक्षा मिले, गरीबों का स्वास्थ्य हो और साथ ही साथ धर्म का भी उनका प्रभाव बढ़े. आस्ते 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 करके मिसयूज का साधन बन गए। मुझे लगता है हम आधा समय जाते हैं आप सबको इंस्पायर करके देश को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए। आई रिमेम्बर वन मूवी, मैं आऊंगा लौट के आऊंगा, वाज इट? आई थिंक इट वाज अ Karan Arjun, Amitabh Bachchan dialogue. No, I can't claim that, so I better stay out of. But I'm coming tomorrow to actually join all of you, visit your stalls, meet all of you, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful journey that you have gone through. Your success, it may happen that occasionally one or two may not be successful. But not only will I repeat that old adage, failure is the stepping stone to success. But I have asked the organizers that we are hand-holding them, for taking care of them, for the rest of their journey. And this thought came to me only one. And while I was talking to him, he mentioned about somebody who had not been as successful as him. And हमको कोई भंडार बाहर से कोई import नहीं किया हमने भी यहाँ पे. आप लोग को मिलते हैं good उपदेश or sermons to somebody who may not have been very successful. And that should be the takeaway of Startup Mahakumbh too. And I'll come tomorrow, possible of what good work is happening. I believe almost 1,500 budding startups have been invited free of charge.
3,000 startups, there are charges. No. These are the DPIIT startups.
Different section. Are they charged anything at all? Pakka? 25. And I was going to suggest earlier, रह गया कि you may next time try to have both venues, have a much grander and bigger show, and we must try and see that every district in the country, every district, we have 770 odd districts, should be present at the next Startup Mahakumbh. Of at least 500,000 visitors coming to Startup Mahakumbh. And that's across the country. Maybe a way to get this message across the country. Around the country, we run a competition from early on and select 5 children who have a bent of mind towards innovation, and get 5 children from maybe 5,000 colleges to come and visit the Startup Mahakumbh. Maybe we see if we can get every incubator to come. Many will participate with stalls or pods, whatever, and many would like to come and see. Like 3x. So next time, investors, and I'll have a room full of investors. I'll get Prime Minister Modi to come for that. And if you call 3,000 investors and 5,000 Shobhumi, where we have a convention center which can accommodate 7,000 people in one. Let's think big. Let's be bold. And I tell you, जब ये inauguration की बात कर रहे थे, मैंने actually पूछा कि आएगा inauguration का function कर रहे हैं, वहाँ पे सीधा I'll come and visit. But they wanted me to come and interact with you. I'm glad I came. I'm truly glad I came to India. The startup Maharti a 50 crore fund, which is going to be India's largest private program. The funding that you are giving is over and above that, I believe. Yes, it's over and above that. We have the AI challenge, which you are running, which will be another 20 crores. So that's going to encourage new young startups. What will be the target for next year? में फिर मजा नहीं आएगा, वो नंबर में दम नहीं है. एक चीज तो नक्की है, मुझे लगता है नेक्स्ट ईयर ये नहीं बुलाएंगे. Defense can pitch in a little bit. Defense also the startup ecosystem, semiconductors and AI. So we have we have advanced applied materials, all these big companies. Let's get the private sector. I promise you. Actually 500 निकल गया मुंह से, 1000 बोलता तो 1000 करोड़ हो जाता. Honestly, it's in the mind. Believe me, friends. हमें हिम्मत करने की जरूरत है. एक बार हम but got tons and tons of love and affection from Mumbai. Maybe you should do one program in Mumbai also. All of you, for us, your success story is not counted as, let's say, an average. Startups participating in this startup Mahakumbh, for us, in your prosperity, ARPU, the accelerated rise, startup showing your prosperity. And if you are prosperous, if you from that grow, maintain your ownership, and I didn't use the word shark, did I? I didn't. But truly, let's try and get some more domestic capital coming into this econ, right? एक तो candidate यहाँ ही है. Aman Gupta is another unicorn. Appeal to you. You contribute in a fund in India. Maybe ASSOCHAM is here, FICCI is here, ASSOCHAM is here. We have friends from CII also over here. Can we persuade some of the good Indian industry also to contribute so that we can create pools of domestic capital? और मैं तो उम्मीद करूंगा कि हमारे भारत के इन्वेस्टर्स और हो सके तो even the foreign investors should be a little more benevolent, giving clawback to our founders, to the Indian young startups, so that work of the good work that they are doing or what they create. I think this will be my appeal to all investors in the room and beyond, to all those who have been involved with the startup ecosystem all these years, a little bit more of a little bigger heart towards the startup ecosystem. And I promise you, these young boys and girls can do wonders, and India can grow towards its mission of Viksit Bharat 2047 much faster, much better, much more creatively, with lots and lots of innovation. The hard work of our youth, coupled with your ability to spot talent, will transform the India growth story. We will not only rewrite the rules of the game of the past, but we will be creating a new journey to the Startup India vision. Thank you very much.
for your invigorating address and unwavering commitment to India's startup landscape. Your leadership empowers the end of this inspiring and uplifting session. A heartfelt thank you to all our esteemed speakers.